Let's have a look at those guys' cars from the outside. We have two different Abarths. One is a 595 Competizione and the one is a standard Fiat 500 Abarth. What is special about them is they couldn't differ more. One is a 2010 model and the other one is 2019. This has a single clutch system and this one has a manual gearbox. And the special thing is, those cars are the last one that are going to be petrol engine cars. All the other ones are going to be electric. So the latest ones are electric. Get yourself one of these. I would prefer a manual gearbox, but with this sound, you'll hear the difference later. So let's come here and compare the both. So from the front, they look pretty similar. As you can see, only the headlights have changed. Here the form of the fog lights and then some black elements down here. It looks a little bit more aggressive, this one, than that one. But this is also the Competizione and it's much more expensive. When you then come to the side, you can see they look basically the same. This though has a little bit of better brake system from Brembo. This is a standard one. Very, very nice. But what I like most about those cars is they are very cheap to buy basically. I mean, you can get one of these for 15, 16 in a good condition, used, and this one new basically. Let's have a look at the latest model and the engine of that beautiful little beast. So the 595 Competizione from 2019 has a 1.4 liter four-cylinder engine, pushing about 1.4 bar into the small engine, producing 180 horsepower and 250 newton meters of torque. Accelerates from 0 to 100 in 6.7 seconds with a single clutch transmission, tops out at about 225 kph. Let's come over and have a look at the old model. This is also very interesting because it made quite a difference. So this one came out in 2010, also 1.4 liter T-Jet turbocharged engine, pushing about 1.2 bar into the engine and producing 135 horsepower with a 5-speed manual gearbox. Accelerates from 0 to 100 in 7.7 seconds and tops out at about 205 kph. So I think we should have a listen. Welcome to the interior of the old model. As you can see, it looks very simple. One speedometer in the middle with the integrated tachometer right underneath, then the boost gauge when you have to shift up. In the middle, this old radio, and then of course the sport button, a little bit of climate control and a manual gearbox with the e-brake. That's about it. There's nothing left in this car. It's so simple and it's really not complicated. And we have sport seats and at the back, of course, small little seats, and that's about it. So now let's have a look at the new model and see what has changed over the time. Let's have a look at the new model, and as you can see, it hasn't changed dramatically. It has been updated. So we have no gearbox, no manual gearbox in here. It's a sequential gearbox. We have the climate control down here. It looks the same. Also, the buttons are the same. On the top part, this has stayed the same, but what has changed is the steering wheel is much more sportier. We have a little bit Alcantara, the carbon look here, also down here, and a little better feel to it. Then a digital speedometer in the middle and the turbo bar gauge on the left. In the middle, no radio anymore, none of those squarish air vents. It's a big TomTom screen for you to have all your gadgets, phone connection, etc. Other than that, the interior has been updated. We have leather parts, beautiful leather seats, and that's about it. I mean, it's beautiful. Sunroof, very nice, and it's the last one with a petrol engine, so if you're interested, you have to get one. Make sure to check out in the link of the description the Instagram pages of the friends that lend us the cars. We met them in Monaco and they gave us the car, so they're very good guys. And thank you for watching. See you on the next one.